there. Look at that Butterscotch Delight. Woo-wee. Woo-wee. Let's make some Butterscotch Delight. All right, first thing you're going to do is preheat your oven to bake 375. Then you're going to get you some chopped pecans. I have about 3/4 a cup here. You're going to need you about 1 cup of powdered sugar, 1 8-ounce cream cheese. You're going to need 1 large Cool Whip, 2 small boxes of butterscotch jello, and you're going to need 3 cups of milk. You're also going to need 2/3 a cup of butter, softened, and you're going to need 1 1/2 cups of self-rising flour. Now, what we're going to do first is make the crust. We got the oven 375. Let's mix our butter, our flour, and our chopped pecans together. Okay, so we've got our 2/3 a cup of softened butter. It's almost melted. But now we're going to need 1 1/2 cups of self-rising flour. And we are making the crust for our dessert. There's 1 cup. We need 1/2 cup more. Okay. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and chop 1/2 cup of pecans. They don't need to be small chunks, but it don't need to be big chunks either. This is going to go in the crust. Okay. Put it in the bowl and we'll mix up our crust. Okay, we are mixing up our crust. Now, you can do this in a 9x13 baker, but I have it in 1/2x11 today. And what we're going to do is mix our crust together till we get one solid dough. Almost like a cookie layer on the bottom. But this layer is not sweet. It's salty. But that's what makes the pudding so good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to sprinkle the crust into the bottom of this 8.5x11 pan. Okay, now we've got our crust in there. We're going to kind of spread it out, flatten it out. Now, like I said, you could do this in a 9x13, but I'm going to use the 8.5x11 today. All right, okay, now that we have our crust in, we're going to bake it in the oven, 375 for 15 minutes. Okay, our crust came out of the oven. All right, it's light, but we're going to let it cool for just a few minutes. All right, now we're going to take our 8-ounce cream cheese, and we're going to take our 1 cup of powdered sugar. There's 1/2 cup. There's 1 cup. And we're going to take 1/2 of our Cool Whip and put it in here with this, and we'll save the rest of it to put on top of our dessert. Now we will take our mixer and we will mix them. Okay, now we're going to take our powdered sugar, our cream cheese, and our Cool Whip mixture, and we're going to place it on top of the cool crust that we baked and let cool down. We're going to spread it out. Oh, this is going to be so good, y'all. I know I always say that, but it's always true. And usually if I taste something I don't like, I'll tell you. But I've made this dessert many times. All All right. Okay, now we're going to take our 2 packs of Jell-O butterscotch pudding. They're 3.4 ounce, 2 of those. Okay, we'll empty that into there. And now we will mix 3 cups of cold milk. And we will whisk it together well. Going to pour it over our crust and our cream cheese sugar. Ooh, looky there. So we're going to pour this over. And then we will stick it in the refrigerator and let it set. And then when it sets, we will put our Cool Whip on top and the last little sprinkle of pecans. All right, let's put it in the refrigerator and let it set up. Okay, so now it has set, see? So we're going to take our leftover Cool Whip and we're going to spread it out on top. Now you have to be easy because there's pudding under there, so you have to spread it gently, but it should be easily spreadable. Okay, and then last but not least, we're going to sprinkle some more of our pecans on top. Now you can use your favorite nut. You can use peanuts or you can use walnuts. I always find that pecans always tend to work the best for me. All right, a couple more over here. Okay. Okay, now we're going to put some Glad wrap over top. And we will put it in the refrigerator. Now our dessert is ready for supper tonight. Ooh, look at there. Look at that Butterscotch Delight.